Alright, so I'm gonna just start off by telling you this, bro. In this video, I'm gonna give you some real practical ways that you can use ChatGPT to make some money. And how I'm gonna do that is I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you like most videos that, hey, ChatGPT is gonna turn you into a blog writer, right? Or it's gonna turn you into a marketing content strategist and that you're gonna be able to sell those services. Because here's the reality, bro. If you don't already do those things, then you're ultimately playing a losing game. But what I'm gonna do today in this video, just show you how ChatGPT and AI period, bro, can pretty much make you like superhuman. Instead of thinking about literal ways that this artificial intelligence can make you money, think about how you can use it to help accelerate you make money. And what I'm gonna show y'all is real practical ways, things that I really do, things that I really know that any of y'all could do, where we could use ChatGPT to really save us time, ultimately making us way more efficient, turning us into machines. So let's jump on this computer. All right, bro. So first, like I said, I want to just reiterate to y'all that what I'm doing is stuff that I actually already do. We're gonna head over to ChatGPT. One of the first things, if you watch my channel, one of the first side hustles that I actually do, once again, is sneaker reselling. And I know in yesterday's video, I kind of showed you how you can make a Chrome extension, but I'm gonna show you something a little bit more practical than even that, okay? So, just to show you how good ChatGPT can be. So I'm gonna come over here to a random shop. Let's go Kith, right? For those who are unaware, Kith is one of the sites where we might get some hype sneakers one day, right? But I'm just gonna go to a random product. All right, so this is one of the most honestly best-selling shoes in the sneaker world right now. We're talking about the Pandas. Here's where I'm gonna use ChatGPT, and I'm also gonna teach y'all a little something, right? So I'm gonna come over here to ChatGPT, right? And I'm gonna ask it to write me write me a jQuery script for selecting a button on a page, right? And so ChatGPT is actually gonna write this out for us. And my man's earlier today who said that ChatGPT does not write code, you're wrong, bro. Right? So here's what I'm gonna test this out live just to show y'all, all my fellow sneaker resellers, if you're watching this or just somebody watching this, to see how people can practically do this stuff and practically use AI. Here's how, because before you needed to know how to code to do this, but now we have AI that can pretty much write that for us. So we're gonna come over here to console, and I'm gonna come over here just to see if that button is button, right? So I'm gonna come to the console down here, and I'm gonna copy and paste that code in. Copy. And let's see if it automatically does that. And so now you see it added it to our cart, right? So we could do that again, right? And then boom, now it's gonna take us to checkout. Now let's say I've got my autofill on this, right? And I'm gonna autofill all of this, right? And I'm gonna select, I'm gonna do that I'm not a robot, verify. All right, now I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna try my button, and once again it's showing me that, hey, the button was clicked. And so now we've used AI to pretty much accelerate our checkout flow. Sometimes if the page is glitchy, right, there's just several different ways you can use this stuff to accelerate what you're already doing. Another side hustle that I do is I create websites, right? I build websites, and I'm gonna show you how ChatGPT can take that initial process of me building a simple web page, from taking something that would usually take me an hour, 2 hours to set up, maybe to a couple minutes. So I'm gonna show y'all right here. So I'm gonna ask it, can you write me simple HTML for a landing page, for a sales landing page. I want 3 sections. The first section, header or hero. The second section to be shop with images. And the third section, testimonials. Right? And it's gonna write that out for me. right, so now that I've got that, I'm gonna just paste this into a simple text editor, and I use Sublime Text. So I'm gonna paste that into Sublime, right? It detected that it's HTML. So I'm simply gonna save this, and I'll just call it untitled HTML. And then I'm gonna open that in Chrome so that you can see the structure of that, right? So I know what you're thinking. You're like, bro, this doesn't look really good. This is just a bare bones. This is just HTML text, and it is, right? And if you know anything about website design, then you know you need to link a style sheet so that your page can look good, right? So I'm gonna come back here and ask it, can you make me a CSS style sheet for the site? I want a image background of Michael Jordan. Let's see if we can push the limits that far. And I'm doing this live, by the way. This is recorded on video, but I'm doing this live. Background of Michael Jordan. I want sans serif font. I want white bold text, and I want green bold text for the testimonial section, right? And then it's gonna do it. Now all I would have to do is copy this code, come back to Sublime, right? And then under the head, I'm gonna do style, and then I'm gonna paste that text in, and I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna come refresh this page, right? But the only thing is that I forgot I need to put an image of Michael Jordan in there. So I'm gonna go Michael Jordan, copy image address. I'll come back over here to Sublime, and then I'll put this URL in the parentheses, and then I'll refresh. Oh, so now see, and this is a good learning lesson, right? Because we see that ChatGPT misunderstood what I was saying, so I needed to be more specific, right? I said I want the image background of Michael Jordan, but they put it only in the hero section. So can you tell me how to make the entire background image of Michael Jordan via CSS? Okay, so we're just gonna add this code in. All right, boom. So now we see that we've got the entire background as an image of Michael Jordan. I could even go further and say, can we make the text white and push all the content to the center of the page? Boom. And we just ultimately, since we have two body selectors, then we would just add this in as it's telling us to do. Save that, and it's still telling us how to do it. Maybe we should listen to it. But boom, it pushed everything to the center, made that other text white, and so boom, then you would go from here and start designing the page. But here you see how, like, it would, so when I do a website, I start off with the bare bones like this, right? And this takes an hour to 2 hours off my process. So here's another way that ChatGPT can just be amazing, right? One of my main hustles is YouTube, right? And here's where I first learned about this, right? Is because it has the ability to do a lot of the things that YouTubers need done for us done, right? So I'm a one-man show. I don't have a team. Some of the bigger creators has somebody that writes their script, edits their script, does voiceovers, all that type of stuff. But with AI and ChatGPT, boom, now I can write a script in no time, right? So I could say, make me a script about making money with Chat GPT. Right, and it's ultimately showing you the format of every other video that you've seen on this topic, pretty much. Boom, and it's writing that. But I know what you're thinking. You're like, bro, how can I use this, bro? And I know you've seen like the YouTube automation, the faceless niche, the faceless channels, the top 10 channels, the history channels, and I've always been interested in that. So I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna use this to generate some of those. So I'm gonna say, can you make me a YouTube script about US history? Is one of my favorites, right? So I'm gonna pick something, the Boston, about interesting facts about the Boston Tea Party. And every time I'm just waiting on this thing to tell me, nah, bro, that's too complicated. But every single time we like, this thing answers the question, bro. All right, boom. So now we got our script. Now it's not over, right? Because what you could do is you could like, because the next part of this is like, yo, bro, I don't want to read this, right? I'm not confident enough to read this and make a script out of it, right? So what you would do is you would copy this. You'd use a AI voiceover generating platform called Murph, right? And so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to enter my text here, paste script, and then I'm going to add a block, and I'm going to just copy this, paste script, and then I'm going to do it one more time and paste that outro. And then I'm going to come over here to Murph and add a block and do the outro, right? And so boom, we're going to use Nate. Let's see how Nate sounds.
I'm Nate. I'm one of the friendly and relatable American voices in...
Okay, boom, friendly and American voices. All right, cool. So now I'm going to come over here and hit play, and it's going to generate it.
Hey there. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most iconic events in American history, the Boston Tea Party. This act of rebellion against British rule played a major role in the buildup to the American Revolution, and it has become a symbol of American independence. But there's more to the story than you might think. Here are some interesting facts about the Boston Tea Party that you might not know.
Bro, like, this is crazy. Do you understand that, like, bro, humans are about to be replaced, bro? So my best advice to you is either get with the program, bro, or get replaced, because now voiceover artists seem like they're gonna be on their way out. So man, Rico gang, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Tomorrow's video, I'm gonna show y'all how AI is gonna completely change graphic design, man. I love y'all out there. Let's get it.